Hello guys and welcome back to the last part of the anime, not the anime. This is going to be next week, but today is going to be the last part of how to make a Line 2 game in Roblox Studio. So first of all, thank you for almost 5k subs, I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet and you want to help me out and you like my content or whatever, just check if you're already subscribed because it helps me out a lot and it makes me continue to create all those videos for you. So let's just get right into it. So this will be the last part. I have decided against making like an ending system because adding like some like unique thing onto this is pretty easy. It's just a system overall, it's pretty hard, but I can still show you how you would add something like this. So you would add like, maybe you know this game like um Death Row, this one game where you just join and you get like sentenced for something that you didn't do or something, I don't know. But you could pretty much do this in here where when you spawn the players in, you just like set up the stuff, like give them random stuff, and then check when they leave and stuff, and it's just the same thing pretty much. But today we are going to do the like some developer products, with the first one being move move to first, and the second one being nuke, like nuke everyone. Yeah, those two we are going to do this like today. So first of all, let's create the GUI for this. So I'll make this going to be inside the inline, and it's going to be inside the main frame and inside the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna make a new frame and call this sidebar, or just side. Scale this up like this. Put it in the middle. Make it transparent to 1, and just scale the stuff like this. So then I got the buttons. Let me just duplicate them in there. And yeah, so I got the cut and line. So I will just change them up a bit. So I'll make them be like in the size like 0.9 and then like 0.2 maybe. I think this is kind of good. So let me just make sure they are all in the position of 0.5. So let me just put the anchor point of 0.5, to them, and then let me make sure they have both position of 0.5 in there, like this. And then we can drag, you can see this one here. It's go like this, and I'm gonna add a UI list layout inside this, and as you can see, it just looks like this. I'm gonna do center and center here, and then I'm gonna do a UI padding of for the X like 0.2, like 2, like 0, 10, 20 maybe. I think 20 is fine. So then we can change this up. Maybe I want to make this a bit wider, actually. Just a bit wider, yeah, like this. Then we have our UI. Sorry also for the noises in the background. It's my chair. It's like very old. It's like creaking and squeaking and whatnot. So yeah, I'm planning on getting a new chair. But I mean, as long as it works, it's okay. So I'm gonna call this one here move to top, or just to top. And this one I'm gonna call this nuke. So then we can kind of like change this up a bit to make it like appropriate. So I'm gonna go into the toolbox in view, and then on the toolbox I'm gonna just search for nuke. And I'm gonna search for decals. Maybe I'll find something good in here. Yeah, I think this is good. The nuke button. Let me get this decal. Then let me copy the texture ID. Like here. And then let me see what I can do with this. So I copied this one, and then let me go to the nuke, then to the image label, and we give this an image. This image, is it even a valid image? Yes, it's a valid image. Okay, so now I'm gonna add another image label in. And I think this is properly sized. No, it's not, but I'm gonna just paste this ID inside. As you can see, it looks like this. You can of course play around with your own stuff, like with your own images and whatnot. We'll just call this the image, and then we'll make the background transparency to 1. Then we'll make this like size of 0.70, 0.70. And then once it's scaled, I'll just go to auto scale lights and just scale this stuff up. And now I'll make the Z index to like 5. Then just move this around and put it like right here. And then I'm gonna get the text and just put it like here. And then I'm gonna just tell it to nuke. Like this. I think this is okay. And then this one here, also can delete the nuke button. To top, I'm gonna just call this one cut to top. Like this. And yeah, I think those buttons are good. So now we need to get a remote event and call this one a, let's just say purchase. So and then I'm gonna make a script inside here, a local script. And then I'm gonna do local buttons equal to script colon with child buttons, colon with child's script.parent colon with child buttons. Sorry. Let me zoom in for you. And then I'm gonna do for underscore every button in buttons colon get children do if button colon is a text button or button colon is a image button. And then we can add a listener. So then we can do button dot mouse button 1 click. Do button which is a text button. Cannot, it wouldn't work. So then we do dot mouse button 1 click colon connect function. Then in here we can do local name is equal to button dot name. Then like this. So we got the name, which will be the thing of here, like those things. Oh, actually, we can just cut this out. If button is a UI list layout, then we can do then continue. Then we just do this one here. Okay, so if button is a list layout, then continue. Then we get the name, and then in here we get the event. So we can get this up here. So local event is equal to, we have to put in storage colon wait for child or just purchase, and then we do purchase or event colon fire server. Then we fire it with the name like this. Then we want to go into the script which we have here. This is just for the physics, but we can, well, now we can just do it in the main server. Let's go up and get the new events. So this and do purchase here. Purchase, copy paste, lowercase p, and scroll all the way down. And then we want to do the purchase dot onset event called connect function player, which is a player, and the item or the purchase name. Then we can do a purchase table. So we also want to do something like this. So let's go into the storage and add a folder. And we are going to call this purchases. We are going to put a folder. Okay, I kind of misspelled this here. Purchases. We're going to put a folder named nuke in here. Or we just put the nuke folder outside. And we inside this one, we're going to put a bool value for each of every purchase. So I'm gonna call this nuke. Make sure this is the exact name as in here. So I'm gonna copy this name real quick, duplicate this and paste it like there. Let me just define this up here too. We do local purchases folder is equal to the storage comment purchases like this. Then we go down and then we do if purchases folder index null with the purchase name, then we can't actually index it. I think colon find result of the purchase name. And then we can do the stuff. Then we want to actually get the marketplace service to prompt this stuff. So then we want to get the ID of the purchase. So we want to pretty much copy this. Paste it in here. Get the ID. Okay, so with the ID we can do some stuff. So let's go into the nuke and let's add a string value. And this value we can put to ID. Duplicate this, put this into the top. Then we can do local purchase folder is equal to pretty much just this. Then we can do if purchase folder colon find first child ID. Then we can just put this in here, this in there, do dot value down here. There you go, the ID of this. Okay, so now we want to go, we'll just enable full view here. We want to go to home, game settings, then monetization, and then I'm gonna create a developer product, actually two, and we want to name them the exact price. So I'm gonna do the nuke one. Save this. We'll go back here again, and then I'm gonna do the two top. Make sure those are the exact names. And yeah, so then you have them set up. So now we prompt the purchase of this, which is good. And we also want to go to the game settings. So go to game settings, go to monetization, scroll down here and copy the nuke ID to clipboard and paste it into the nuke ID down here. And do the same thing for the two top, or basically every single item you want to have. And yeah, then we pretty much purchase this, or we should say to number this. So then what we want to do, also just realized the bug, we should do down here, we should do if is skip product, so this is in the marketplace service from purchase finished. If it is a skip product, then we want to do all the stuff, because otherwise we don't want to do. So now we can do an else down here, and if it's not a skip product, we can do the different stuff. But then we can do if we get for unders, we do local purchase name. Then we do for underscore every purchase option in purchases folder. Column get children do. If purchase option dot id dot value is equal to the product ID, we should put this to a 2 number is equal to product ID. Then we do want to print the, then we want to do purchase name. Purchase name is equal to the purchase option dot name. Then we want to print the purchase name like this. So yeah, then we want to try this out actually, I think. So let's just go in and see. So we got those 2 buttons, and we press the nuke. We get prompted by the nuke. And if we buy this, we can see that it didn't print anything. It printed nuke. Okay, it did. Let me see if it does this again, or only if I leave. So let me just purchase this. Okay, and it printed nuke. Same for cut the top. It prints to top, which is good. Okay, so this is good. And then we can actually get the logic. So for we can do the skip the top first, because it's fairly easy. We can do down here, we can do if purchase name, then if purchase name is equal to top. And then we just want to pretty much do the same stuff like here. So we can pretty much copy this. It's down here. We can just do the stuff. So we can do just do dots 1. Just dot 1. So if I were other player is 2 tiles 1. Then we get the player, and then we can move this one here. So the player tiles for the player, the user ID is equal to this one here. And then we want to do this one here. And then this is going to be to the player tile. It's just this. Just copy this over here like this, and then we can just print the stuff. So we can do print other. Okay, now we just don't have to print anything, I think. Let's just test this out. So let's go play. Let's go cut the top, purchase this, and we get replaced to the top. So we can test this out with 2 players. We just start the server. Okay, so let's try this out. So we are currently the last one here. Let's just cut one more time. We got no money. Let's just wait. So we got 5.9k. I hope this sets up. Okay, it will not Actually it will, but I'm gonna just wait 1 second and just get back in line. Okay, so now we are last and we can get to top. Watch this. And now we are in top. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So now we can clean this up. Get back to this view. And we got the first thing finished. So now for the nuke. We first of all want to go to the toolbox again and want to get us a nuke module. Search for models. So I'm gonna search for some good module, like model. And just get this one here. Okay, now let me just get this one maybe. Can we get this again? You can pretty much use anything, or we can just use this Roblox nuke one. I'm gonna use this one. No, I just found it in the toolbox. But yeah. We can just use this, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna use this thing here. So I will put this above our play thing. And I will flip it around. Like this, and I will put it up. And I'm gonna add a new part inside this thing. And I'm gonna put the parts position to 0,0. No, it's in here. I want it to be in set the nuke's position. Cannot insert the nuke. And I will rename this to nuke spawn. And I'm gonna put the parts in workspace. And I'm gonna make it like a 111 position thing. Then I'm gonna make it anchored, and I'm gonna make it non-collidable, non-carryable, non-touchable, and I'm gonna also make it transparent. And I'm gonna put the thing back in. So it's directly inside the middle of the nuke. As you can see, when we paste these coordinates in, it's just in there. Just get the nuke spawn position. We can paste it in there. And as you can see, it's headed straight down. I'm also disabled shadows on this one. But of course, you can do this however you want. Cast shadow off. And yeah, now I'm put the Roblox nuke and set the nuke. And I'm gonna call this nuke. And yeah, so now you can get ahead and script this one. So let's go ahead. And I'm gonna make a new function for this. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do if purchase name is equal to nuke. And then we want to call the function here. I'm gonna just do nuke. Then I'll also put the player in here. I think this is good, yeah, just a player. So then we want to go back up. I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna do local function nuke, which accepts a player, which is a player. I'm gonna call this player who started. Okay, and then we can do purchases folder and call find first child nuke. And then we do dots value is equal to true. Oh no, we don't need this. We don't need this. Okay, and then we want to do some stuff. So we want to do the local nuke is equal to the purchase folder. Or it should replicate storage for my child nuke. and then call web child nuke, call clone. Then we do the nuke dot position. Okay, let me name this to nuke model. I think I know it's a bit confused. We're going to put this equal to workspace dot nuke spawn dot position. Then we do nuke model dot anchored is equal to true. Then we do nuke dot parent nuke module dot parent is equal to workspace. Then we do local nuke tween info is equal to tween info dot new. We put like 8 and then enum dot easing style dot linear. Then we do local nuke tween is equal to, then we do tween service colon create, and we do the nuke model. We do the nuke tween info, and then we do the position is equal to, then we do workspace. We can do the, let me see, it's the part, right? Yeah, you can set the position to whatever you want. Let me just do workspace dot part dot position. I think this is quite good. And then down here, after this one, I'm gonna do nuke tween, colon play, like this. And then I'm gonna do nuke tween dot completed colon wait. Then we do nuke model colon destroy. Yeah, and then we can do some stuff here, like we can add a shake camera later. And then we can get an explosion part, which we can quickly create. So I'm gonna put the explosion part. So I'm gonna make a sphere. I'm gonna make the thing to like, bit of like hello. I'm gonna make the material to neon, like this, but I think this is a bit something like this, I think. Something like this. And then I'm gonna make this also anchored, not collidable, not carryable, but touchable. Make sure touchable is set to true. Then I'm gonna name this the explosion. I'm gonna put this into the nuke thing. We can also set it to the parts position, so where you want it to be. You can see now it's pretty much in here. Or we can just offset this a bit. So I will just make a part for this. So I'm gonna make a part. I'm gonna name this part the nuke target. Then I'm gonna do this like a bit offset. We're not making like directly on the map, but just like a bit of that, like offsets. I'm gonna make this 1, 1, 1 as well. I'm gonna make this anchored, not collidable, and also transparent. Okay, so once we made this part, I'll just make it there. And then I'm gonna make the nuke, just delete the nuke spawn, we don't need it anymore. But we can just go into the main server and put the position to the workspace dot nuke targets dot position and do plus vector 3 dot new. Do 0, and then like 50, 0. Let's try 50 out. Then we can do workspace dot new target position, just like this. So, and then we get the explosion part. So down here we can do, so let me close the outputs. Local explosion part is equal to replicate storage, convert child nuke, convert child explosion, call clone. Then we do explosion part dot anchored is equal to true. And then we do explosion parts dot can collide is equal to false. Then we do explosion parts dot size is equal to vector3 dot new and then 0, 0, 0. Then we do explosion part dot position is equal to workspace dot nuke target dot position. Then we do explosion parts dot parent is equal to workspace. So then we do local old respawn time is equal to game dot players dot respawn time. Then we do game dot players dot respawn time is equal to like 10. And then we do local explosion tween info is equal to tween info dot new. We do like 5 or like 5, like 10. And then we do enum dot easing style dot linear. And then we want to do local explosion tween is equal to tween service colon create. Then we want to do the explosion part, and we want to do explosion tween info, and we want to tween the size equal to vector3 dot new. And let's see, like we can do just workspace. Oh, let's see how big is the base plate. The base plate is 2000 by 2000. We can do like 500. We can try it out. We can do like 1000, 1000, and 1000. We can try this out. And also maybe make move this like more away. Nuke target like pretty much there maybe. Okay, and then we can try this out. So we got 1000 on all the axes. And then we can do explosion tween called play. So, and then we do for underscore player in players. As I just remembered, we can just put players and not get players. In players colon get players, but this has to be in pairs. Do we can do local character equal to player.character, and then we do if character, then we do local distance is equal to character.humanoids do paths dot position minus explosion part dot position. Also need to delete this right there. And then we do dots magnitude like this. And then we do spawn function. Then we do repeat weights 0.2 or something. Then we do until explosion part dot size dot x divided by 2 is equal to distance minus 30. And when this is the case, we can do like some effect or something. Then we can do weights 1, then we do character.humanoids dot health to 0. Something like this. Then we can do explosion tween dot completed wait. And then we do players dot respawn time is equal to old respawn time. And then we do explosion part destroy. And then lastly we do, yeah, I think this is it. So let's see how this looks. Actually, let's just see. So we want to nuke to buy this. Let's see. There it is. It's slowly moving down. And when it reached this is the explosion. Slowly fades out. And once it hits us, we die. As you can see. And we spawn right back in. Okay, so this is the very good thing. Now we can just do fine tuning. So we can do like 20 here, and we can do like 2000 here on all these things. And we can make the time like 5 or like 7 maybe. I think 7 is good. We do 7, we do all this, and we want to move it way more up, like 500 maybe. And yeah, let's also make the effects. So for the effects, make a different script inside the GUI. I'm gonna make this a local script, and I'm gonna call the local script like nuke client. So then I'm gonna do local remote equal to replicate service call web child nuke event or something. Then we duplicate a remote event, puts it like in there. Then we do remote dot on client event called connect option, and then I'm gonna do the option, and then I'm gonna do if option is equal to like cam shake, then we can do else if option is equal to effect, then, and then we can do local function cam shake, and we can do local function effect. Can we call them both here like this. So yeah, and then we pretty much can make the thing. So for the cam shake, we do while game dot or just players dot local player dot health dot character dot health is higher than 0. We do local x is equal to random dot new, and we do call next number, not integer, next number, and we do minus 0.25 and 0.25, and we copy this, paste it 2 more times, and we do this for the y and the z, and then we do players dot local player dot character dot humanoid dot camera offset is equal to vector 3 dot new x comma y comma z. And then we do workspace dot current camera dot c frame. We do times equal the c frame dot angels. We do x divided by 5 and y divided by 5 and z divided by 5. Then we want to lastly wait. And yeah, then for the effect, we can just do local correction is equal to instance.new color correction effect. Then we do correction.parent is equal to game is equal to lighting. If we get this up here. And then we do local correction tween is equal to tween service colon create, and then we do the correction, and then we do tween info dot new, and then we do one, and then we do enum dot easing style dot layer, and then we do the brightness is equal to 1. We do the contrast is equal to 1. We do the tint color is equal to like color 3 dot from RGB, and we do like 255 170 comma 0, which is like this orange thing. And then we do the correction tween colon play. And then we do wait players dot respawn time -1. Then we do the correction colon destroy. This is just like this, and then we can pretty much go back to the main server and put replicate storage convert child the nuke event, then call fire server or fire all clients, and then we put this is supposed to be effect. Copy this and put the same thing for the camera shake. Cam shake, right? I think I did just put cam shake. Yeah, cam shake. So now let's try this out. How the final version looks. I'm not gonna go all crazy out with the effects and stuff. Okay, where is it? There is it. There it is. And now it collides. And there's this shockwave. We got the color correction. Okay, this we need to fix. Number and instance. Okay. Let's see, what did we mess up? What did we mess up? Let me see. So for the nuke client, that health is higher than 0. Character that health. What was the error again? It was compare number to instance that health. But why? Why is it like this? It shouldn't be like this. Oh, that character, that humanoid, sorry. Humanoid.health. Then let's drop this again. There it is. And when it touches the ground, we will see the camera shake. And we died. And it's all gone. But now we need to fix this, that we all get like respawns. Or we can just kick the players. I think kicking them is like nicer, I think. Because I don't want to make like another long episode on fixing this, because the whole game is like without respawning. And it would take ages to fix this, so I want just to play a colon kick. In this case, we did the nuke just up here. And then I'm going to just do the player on kick with the message. You got nuked by. Then I'm going to put the player name here. Okay, this is good. So you got nuked by this thing, and I think this is going to be it for this episode. So let's try this out. Press this. We get kicked. You got nuked by me. So yeah. This is pretty good. Okay, then we could do another thing. Because we could do like a label. So we could do just like a stranger and call this one like nuke UI. Just nuke. Add a text label. Just put it right in the middle. I'll make the size like a bit up like this. Put it like this, make the background this, add a UI stroke. Make it 3, go in here, make it scaled. Put just label and just make this orange. And alright, make this to free docker 1, 2. And then I'll make this to nuke label, not visible. New client. Copy this. Put the UI. We'll do UI. Well, actually, you can do this yourself. Then we do for underscore every player in players colon get players in pairs. Players colon get players do local UI is equal to player dot players UI. Then we do local label is equal to UI colon wait for child the nuke and then colon wait for child the label the nuke label. And then we can pass also the player in there. Then let's go back in the main server. And then copy this and paste this up here. Then we can do task dot wait 2. Then we can put the UI. Fire clone client's UI and the player. The player who started .name. And then we have the player who started. And then we do if player who started, then we do label.text is equal to the player who started fired a nuke. Then like this. And then we can do task.wait like 5. And then we do label.text is equal to nothing. Or we can just do visible is equal to false. Then of course visible is equal to true here. Then display. I think this is the final thing, so let's buy the nuke. by this, and as you can see, I fired a nuke, and it goes down, and it explodes. We could also, let me just experiment with something. Okay, I'll make one more option. So I'll make else if the option is like look, then we can do pretty much the same stuff. Just get this out. I'm gonna do copy this and go back here. And then once we put the nuke, like once we do this, we can do the look. And then to make all players look at the nuke, we can just do simple thing. So we get this, then we do if player dot character and player dot character colon finds first child humanoid root part. Then the local character is equal to player dot character. Then we do local cam is equal to workspace dot current camera. Then we do local original CF is equal to camera dot C-frame. Then we do local nuke pass is equal to workspace dot convert child nuke dot position. Then we do local look at CF is equal to C-frame dot new. Then we do camera dot C-frame dot position. Then we do the nuke pass. Then we do camera dot C-frame is equal to look at C-frame. The pass dot weight is 5. Then we do camera dot C-frame is equal to original C-frame. Okay, we also want to do one thing more. We want to do local original type is equal to camera dot camera type. Then we want to do cam dot camera type is equal to original type. And then down here we want to do the camera dot camera type. Or actually we can just put this in here too, so we don't waste a line. Then we can do cam dot cam type is equal to enum dot camera type dot scriptable. And then let's try this out. So you purchase the nuke. And we just look at this. We wanted to update it, so let's see. Okay, well, we actually want the camera to move to the nuke. So we can pretty much easily add this. So we got the camera type right here, cut this out, and then we can do the local tween info is equal to tween info dot new 0.2. And then we do enum dot easing style dot sign, enum dot easing direction dot inouts, like this. Then we can do local start time, so tick. Then we do while tick minus start time is less than 5. Then we do new position, and then we get the look at C frame. So local look at CF, go to this stuff. So this one here, and then we got local tween is equal to tween service colon create, and then we do the cam and the tween info, and then we do C frame is equal to look at C frame, and then we do tween on play, and then we do tween dot completed colon wait, then we do task dot wait 0.05. On here we can delete this, and I think this is good. So let's see if it now is good to go. Let's leave Roblox stuff. We want to patch the nuke. Let's see, so fire the nuke. That just looks like this. Okay, so now I'm going to make this for 7, but we don't have to. We just don't do the. We just do test obeyed 02 001. Then we do cam dot c frame is equal to the look at c frame. Then we just cancel this out. And then we do this for 7 seconds. And let's see how this finally looks. Okay, so I fired the nuke, and it tracks the position pretty accurately. And as you can see, it fires the nuke. Or I can just click the play after some time. You can do wait 5 or something. So let's see. Oh, actually, let's see how this looks in a real game. Let me just see in a sec. Okay, so I'm in Roblox right now. And let me actually purchase the nuke. Okay, my purchase went through, and let me see how this looks. So I fire the nuke. And yeah, it goes down. And boom. It goes all over the place. And now it kicks me. Good nuke, bye. And then I can just leave. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. And I think this was it for the series. I hope you enjoyed the series. And yeah, you can also check out my other series on how to make like a battlegrounds and how to make like a anime like tower defense and also the RNG game. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.